Hi, Virgo. Welcome in. I hope your heart feels calm and your energy feels protected today. We're going to tap into your no contact love situation and see what is happening beneath the silence. We'll look at the energy between you both, their current feelings, what they may be thinking, what they may be hiding, and what could be coming next. Take only what resonates, leave the rest behind, trust your intuition, and let's begin your reading.
Okay, so I feel like for some of you, your person is actively working on this connection, um, there is actual substantial growth happening right now. For some strange reason, whether you're aware of it or not, your person is genuinely shocked that you want them out of everyone else. It might be your appearance, where you're from, your family, or just your whole background, but they're looking at themselves and then at you, like wondering how they got so lucky. This is someone who almost wants to pinch themselves to wake up because the whole situation feels surreal. It's like they're living in a dream and they're low key questioning if it's all in their head, that they want you this much and that you actually want them back just as intensely. I get the sense that this person feels like they're being tricked or set up somehow. Or maybe they're scared that the truth about your feelings isn't what they believe it is. It's almost like they're terrified to fully love you and scared to even admit how much they desire you because deep down, they don't really believe you could want them back like that. With the message stating they weren't ready for this connection, I think it is really about the intensity. It goes deeper than friendship. It is love, understanding, and an innate sense of unspoken communication where both souls know they belong together, even without verbal or physical contact. Your person might not have been ready, perhaps due to financial timing or life changes, but they feel unprepared for someone like you entering their life. This is someone who definitely wants to woo you and be everything you need and more. I also feel like your person is reaching this state because you have dismantled certain barriers they built around their heart. It is like they had all these stipulations and reasons for being cold hearted, even if they have been in long term relationships before because that doesn't mean they were truly in love. It is like going to therapy. It only works if you are honest. If you sit there saying everything is great when your life is actually a mess, then therapy obviously isn't working because you only get out what you put in. I feel it is the same dynamic with this person. I think they have been in relationships, but I do not believe they have truly given themselves to those connections or been in love within them. This is a situation where they go through the motions mechanically, primarily focusing on themselves, even though they are naturally a giver like you. However, I think you are the one person they could not maintain the facade with. Even though they tried to push you away, you kept coming back, kind of like that pigeon lady in Home Alone who feeds the birds every day until they trust her. It is something where you were so consistent every day that they began to trust your energy. They started to become vulnerable with you because you broke down those walls, and whether they realize it consciously or not, your vibration is where they feel the safest. But that safe space is also a place of being scared because having that feeling of ultimate happiness, a lot of times, more than likely, that person is also very equipped to having that feeling being taken away more so similarly for you. My life is so empty without you in it. I regret pushing you away and I want another chance. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with right now, if you and this person are not together, they feel empty. No amount of going out with friends, no amount of drinking or partying or working is giving this person the relief. It feels like almost when you shake a can and you have all that pressure, right, where you're like, "It's gonna blow." It's that kind of energy with your person, and it feels like they're at this breaking point where they're tired of keeping up a lie. They're tired of this mask, they're tired of appeasing everybody else, and there's also some type of very grand awakening that your person is currently going through. I regret pushing you away and I want another chance. I pushed you away because I wasn't ready for this connection because I had barriers around my heart because that's what I knew. Again, I'm struggling financially and I know you deserve better than what I can offer. Look, I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. Even if you think your person is okay, in their mind, for some reason, they could have lost their job. They could have lost their finance. There could have been a business that went under. There could have been a multitude of things that occurred that is making your person uncomfortable when it comes to their financial status, their financial stability. If they're getting a divorce and if they have a ton of money, even if you're like, they still have a ton of money, well, guess what? Now they still have half of what they were supposed to have. So there's a level of insecurity there. And there's something here about them feeling like you deserve X, but they only have R. Okay, so they have a long way to go to get to X. So that's also why I feel like this person, if they've not come forward and really made the amends like you expect, it's because they're going back and forth right now between getting their finances in order or stabilizing their root. Okay, their root, their home, their grounding, their vehicle, whatever it may be, okay? If they just focus on love and allow the root stability too, because it feels like this person is on an off beaten path. And with you, they can go on a paved path. It's already paved. You've already done the work. But I feel like with this person, it could be an ego thing. And it's also the fact that they love you and they want to give you everything that you deserve. This is somebody that really does want to give you everything. Your person, I'm telling you, God is applying pressure in ways to this person you may not realize. I keep seeing it he I keep seeing your name and things that remind me of you everywhere around me. Even when this person tries to forget you, God says, "Hey, remember this person that's perfect for you? Remember this person you've been holding back with? Remember this person that you've been fighting your emotions because you keep saying it's too complicated. Hey, remember this person right now that you know you had this sixth sense that you wanted them to come back because they're your world? Well, it's because you're meant to be with them. That's why this person, they can't escape your energy. Even if they tried, even if they're worlds away, even if this person is on a different continent, even if they're a different city, even if they're 5 or 10 minutes away, even if you live with this person, but emotionally you feel like you're oceans away. It's something with this energy where your person is being reminded of you. Your love has changed me, and I can never go back to the way that things were. Definitely, you have the ability to tame the beast into me. One look into your eyes, and I turn to mush. More than likely, your person is probably in love with your eyes. You may have these very shiny, glistening eyes, or those big doe eyes, or maybe it's the color of your eyes or the shape, but it's something about you where the way that you look, they look at your pictures. They read your energy. It's very beautiful, and I feel like this person has really been trying to tame their shadow side because they don't wanna hurt you or their dark side. But I think what they realize is that you're more like their dark than what they realize. I also think that your ability to deal with this person is very different than other people because I think that this is an energy that typically will struggle. People struggle with, communicating with this person. I feel like people struggle with even getting anything out of this person. I think what you don't know is that this person, if they've not given to you emotionally enough, they've given to you more than probably what they've given to anybody else. They've changed rules for you. There's some rules that they've changed for you. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you do because their focus has always been their career. I'm trying to provide you the life that you deserve. Again, everything. Do you see what I'm saying? Everything is this person's pattern. See, they have a pattern. They're struggling financially, which is why they focus on their finances. This person focuses solely on their finances, which is also why they're probably struggling financially, right? When you hype fixate on something because you don't have it, that's usually when you lose it. So this person is sitting here acknowledging your love has changed them. All of a sudden, they're beginning to understand the concept. I think that what you've shown this person, though, is that they can have both. You can have money, and you can have love, and you can have love and money together. You can have everything in one person because that person is your equal and that person is you. Whatever your person is lacking as a human, you provide because you are the other aspect of them. And whatever you're lacking, your person can supplement because they are the other component of you. You and this person are mirroring each other. So if you're devastated right now, well, more than likely your person is devastated. If you're upset and you're crying, more than likely it's because your person is upset and crying, because these type of relationships, it's all about heavy mirroring. But a lot of times, I think when we try to protect ourselves, we go against what our intuition is saying and we try to go logically in order to protect our heart. That person doesn't love me. That person is playing me. That person wants the worst for me. That person purposely hurt me. That person is a bad person, right? That's our way to justify, to push something away in order to protect ourselves because we do not understand something. But what I can tell you in this reading, and I can be very honest and very open and very direct, your person just wasn't looking for love, but love found them. Like love fell in their lap. So it's taking them a bit of time to adjust. It's taking them a bit of time to learn how to love you and how to love you the right way, how to love you the way that you need to be loved. And if this is somebody that's lacked a level of love from childhood, from their mother, for some of you, this mother either passed away at a young age or was taken away. They could have been an orphan. They could have been adopted. I mean, they could have grown up in extreme poverty. It's something here where there was a lack of empathy from an emotional component. That could even be the fact that your person had a single mom, and as a single mom, a lot of times you're doing everything. So that emotional component is restricted because you're both man and woman, right? You're doing two roles. I don't know why that came up, but I feel like your person, is thinking about everything. They're thinking about everything that you have on your plate. They're thinking about how it was very selfish of them to only focus on them, only focus on their life, only focus on what they were struggling with. Because what they're realizing now is that they're still struggling and now they feel empty. At least before they were struggling, but they still were happy because they had you. They were still happy. Even if they were miserable, you made it better. You made it easier for this person to complete another day. But now without you, it's like this person is empty. This person feels like I'm struggling for what? I'm here like now. This person is questioning, why do I even want all of this money? What is the purpose of all this money if I'm not happy, if I don't have the person that I want? Because what's happening right now is exactly what your person wanted, exactly what they were trying to accomplish. It occurred either you pushed them away, they pushed you away, and you said, "Okay, fine. Now you can go live your life, and you tell me, are you having a good time? I'll wait." That's when this person is realizing that they're struggling in every aspect, in every area. I also feel like this is somebody that has either been waiting to communicate because what's sad is their life is empty. They want another chance with you, but they're not ready to talk because they're trying to process their thoughts and they're trying to process exactly what you mean to them. I have never been able to express how much you truly mean to me due to past trauma. Exactly. I feel like this is somebody where you think that they're purposely withholding their emotions, but I think what you don't see is that this person gets almost stunned where they can't move when it comes to you and expressing how they truly feel. I daydream about the moment when I can sweep you off your feet and embrace you with a kiss. This person is daydreaming. This person is thinking about marrying you. So this person is thinking about intimate times with you. They're thinking about coming home with you. Thinking about, for some of you, doing karaoke with you. I don't know if you guys like to go to bars and do karaoke or dance. For some of you, it's traveling, it's going to the beach. It's I don't know, but there's just a lot of emotions. For some of you, it's hiking or mountain climbing, but they're thinking very heavily about you and about your situation. Do you feel when our energies merge as one? I feel crazy in love with you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like this person is, they're thinking about you. Their life is fulfilled. Their heart is open. Their their heart, it's like their heart is so open now, but then you took the air out because you left or something happened. With you and this person, where their heart is open and it was full, and then all of a sudden somebody popped the bubble and boom, this person is in their head. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, grow old with you, have a family with you, and live our last days together as one. For some of you, you're getting ready to come into union with this person. I know I hurt you, and I wish I could go back in time to do things differently. I plan on making you a priority and showing you how significant you are. Do you see what I'm saying? And look, we're mirroring. I told you butterflies may be significant. We are mirroring one another, and I am raising my vibration to match yours. The only way for you and this person to really be able to be together the way that you want, the way that they want, is if this person has to fix their vibration, or you have to, or you both do. You both are probably working on something simultaneously. I've never met anyone like you, and it scared me. You've left a permanent imprint of on my heart. Because they're saying, I've never met anybody like you. You've changed me for the better, and I'm breaking generational curses, and I'm moving forward. That's this person saying, listen, my family, we've done things for a very long time, okay? The same way over and over and over again. For some of you, this person wants to move in. They want to wake up next to you. They feel your energy around them. But again, I think that there's something here with generational issues that this person needed to address. I have never believed in love at first sight until I looked deep into your beautiful eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? Where I was like, yo, I feel like it's something about your eyes. And I create boundaries to protect my fragile ego. I'm very sensitive to your criticism. Okay, a couple of things. One, the fact that we only have one karmic toxic pattern card out here and everything is all about growth and love, I think that that says a lot. Yep, person is transforming, but I do think that they are very sensitive to your criticism. So any type of, I don't like when X, Y, or Z, this person makes it very like close to heart and they're definitely in love with you. That's what's so crazy. And this person, it's like you are very special to them. It's like I don't think you possibly realize how special you are to them. So I feel like with this energy, this is somebody for some of you. I feel like even if you're in communication with this person, there's something here about this energy needing to come back and do something different. That's why this person is praying for forgiveness in hopes that you're going to go back to them again. This is about this person wanting a do-over to show you how much they've changed and how much they really do love you, because there is a lot of hurt here. And I feel like this hurt was just because this person, it's like they weren't comfortable with expressing their emotions. So what do we need to understand about this person, the collective person? What do we need to know? Okay, they're really in their head. This is somebody that is taking a lot of time to think. Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini. They could be a Gemini. They could have Gemini placements. This is Jupiter in Gemini. The positive news about this, because Jupiter in any sense is great. Okay, so your person is really in their head about the past actions that they've taken. This is also somebody that felt more comfortable watching you from a distance than being close up in person. Okay, besides that, but they're thinking about, where do I go from here? It's their logic. It's the way that they're thinking about things, because this person, for some of you, they feel that they can't do it without you. That's this energy right here. My life is so empty without you and I'm struggling. This person is like, okay, I've always struggled, but now I'm struggling without my person. That's my backbone, like my car seat. You know what I mean? It's like this person is now driving without a seatbelt. Not good, right? And the roads are not paved. Remember, they're on a unpaved road going destination. You don't want to know, because that's why this person is upset, though. That's why this person is in their head. They're having a lot of anxiety over a lack of communication or a lack of foresight, but this is also 85 may be significant. The lack of communication between the two of you is ultimately what's stopping progression, because there's something that your person needs to express. Wow, but the problem is with this person, It's like they need to have the strength to be open and honest about something with you. For some of you, you may think like this person has been doing God and country, and they haven't. But that's the perception a lot of times with people because when you're in love with somebody, you see only positives. And so you're going to think everybody wants that person when in reality, it's really just you and this person. I don't know why that's important. Not saying that your person isn't desirable. I think your person is definitely desirable, but I think you view them in a much different light. You view them as much more confident than I think what they are because this person is waiting for the strength to say something. A Leo energy because they also miss you. You're somebody to them that felt like home. You're somebody to them where they felt like you were their sanctuary. Think about the Hunchback of Notre Dame. When he would go into the church, that was his sanctuary. It's something about with you. This person felt safe. This person felt like they had more strength when they were with you. The strength of the Wheel of Fortune. You had the ability to let this person know that everything was going to be all right. No matter whatever they were going through, hearing your voice, reading your messages, seeing your face. For some of you that work with this person, it's like they miss you. This is also somebody, for some of you, they're watching you very closely. They're watching you very closely and they're very emotional. I keep getting a very emotional energy here. It's almost like when a lion stalks its prey, it kind of takes its time, right? It moves kind of slowly, but it still does what it needs to do. That's this energy coming in here. And it's definitely a Wheel of Fortune because what you don't understand is this Two of Wands energy. You have a lot of Jupiter energy. So a lot is getting ready to change. That's why you have strength at the center. Right now, you're in this energy with this person. In the past, it was a lack of communication and also a lack of stability and a lack of security on this person's end currently. It's like this person is trying to build up the strength because they're getting ready to take some type of action that they've been planning. Some action, what action is this person planning towards the collective that we need to know? Justice. I don't know what's going on, but there's justice coming in for you. This is something that's sacral, so it's the emotional balance, it's the intimacy. This could even be emotionally balancing things out. That could even be something as simple as this person coming in and communicating, "I'm sorry. Here's the truth. I love you. I shouldn't have lied to you. I made a mountain out of a molehill and now everything is burning." But there's something here that they feel like they need to tell you that you don't see. It's the truth, Libra energy about a decision. And this person, see, the thing is your person in order to here's the thing. Once you're given emotional balance and emotional stability, you can never go back. It's like once if you're in a deep dark cave and then all of a sudden you see the sun, you're going to want to keep coming out to see the sun. It's the same thing with this when it comes to the emotions. I think that you touched a place in this person's heart that nobody else has. And the lack of that space being fulfilled is even more devastating for this person. And it's even affecting their finances. For some of you, your person is walking away from a situation that they were stuck and stagnant in. This even could have been a time period for this time. For some of you, it's been 5 years that you've spoken to somebody. 210 may be significant. Eights are significant. You could be born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th. You could be a life path 8. You could live in a house that's a number 8, house number 8, yeah. Okay. So, here's the thing, okay? We got the Empress out. This is a lot of, divinely orchestrated energy that's going on with you and your person, okay? This is something that's coming down from God, and this is about karma. And I think that you've been waiting for this person. Your person has been waiting. You both have been waiting. And it's something about this person finally taking that action to walk away from what wasn't serving them because they've had a level of illumination. See this truth about the emotional stability. Emotional stability is not the same as sexual intimacy, but at times, some people will show their emotional stability through intimacy, okay? But what this person realized is that you were completely different than anything that they've ever been through. That's why they had to walk away. That's why they had to make some type of sacrifice. And that's because God is sitting here saying, you know, that this is your person. You know that this is your Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, heavy Taurus energy. We're in Taurus season. Another Hierophant for some of you, this person has had dreams of marrying you. This is being divinely assisted. If there was people that were lying in the background, these are the people. This is a wheel of fortune because your person is moving. For some of you, they're physically moving, like moving houses, moving homes, traveling. Um, and they're walking away from the lies and the manipulation possibly of their friends and family. And this is something that either they've told, they could even be walking away from a marriage or some type of contractual agreement, even financially. There's just somebody here that I feel like what you don't know is that your person was divinely assisted to walk away from something that kept lying and manipulating and emotionally tormenting you. That's why this person hasn't said anything yet. They've also been really in their head and they're watching. They're watching because they know that they can't say anything to you if they don't plan on having any type of follow through. That's that. Don't talk unless you can approve the silence. Don't tell me you're going to do something if you're not going to do it. Now you have the Emperor and the Empress. See, the Empress can hold their head up high because it's justice. All I'm going to tell you is this: if you are this person's equal, if you are really made for this person, you are going to be the only person that can satisfy them emotionally, mentally, sexually, in every capacity. You are going to be the one person that has that skeleton key that opens any type of door, any type of access that this person wants. And it's vice versa. It goes both ways. It's the same thing for this person. That's why if this person is not with you, it's going to take 4 or 5 other different people just to fill the hole that you give this person. The way you talk to them, you're their best friend. The way you give them the emotional stability, the way that you give them the physical, the financial advice or that stability, the way that this person is attracted to you, you have everything that this person ever wanted in a person, but they always felt like no one could ever have everything. You're everything to this person. Like, you're their divine match, their divine counterpart from God, you know? That's why this Hierophant is showing up. It's like divine assistance leading to this Emperor energy. So we've got Aries energy, Scorpio energy. There's definitely something big happening here. I'm feeling like there's some information that's being divinely given to the person in the masculine energy. And whether you're feminine or masculine, it doesn't really matter. The point is, the masculine energy is receiving some divine help about something that was like lied about in the past. And that's why either you or your person haven't been fully honest about this conversation yet. There's definitely something that hasn't been said, and I feel like it's about to come to light. All right, let's see this person's energy. What's their vibe? What's going on with them right now? Ooh, karma. I know that's right. So your person's over here like, surprise, guess what? All of you who lied, well, the reason I haven't said anything is because it's D-Day now. So their energy is karma. They're getting karma and they're like dishing it out too. There's a lot going on, honestly. What's their energy towards the karmic or the external energy that's been causing issues? What's their vibe towards them? Yeah, the tower. What did I say, D-Day, right? Somebody's going through a serious tower moment right now. Your person's energy towards the external is like a straight up tower moment. So something's definitely going down, maybe in the DMs or with that person, and it's not pretty. So what does the collective need to understand about this external energy? What's really going on with them? It's like it's a friend group or friends with benefits situation. For some of you, it's actually a group of people involved. It feels like more than one person is getting involved in your business, and that's something you need to understand. They all get together and talk, and it's not good. Um, it could be 3 people, but like let's hope it's not a three-way situation. Either way, it's definitely a group. So, for example, maybe it's your person's friend and then their friend's wife sitting there giving them bad advice. Or they're all talking about you. What you don't know is that this external energy has been talking about you behind your back. They're doing the most, honestly. It's like, don't talk unless you can improve the silence, right? So, I want to know, what's your person working on that they haven't said? Um, I'm really curious about that. Like, what's going on behind the scenes? What are they thinking about heavily when it comes to the collective? Okay, we've got the sixth house. This is Virgo energy. So they're really thinking about the day to day. What would it be like to wake up next to you every day? Honestly, I like this energy because it feels like they're thinking about what a life with you would actually look like. So, what's their energy towards the collective right now? How are they feeling about you? They're in hermit energy. That's some deep stuff. Third eye, mental clarity, intuition, foresight. Their energy towards you is like totally about mental clarity and intuition. They're really tuning in, seeing things clearly now, but, when it comes to the external energy, they're still in that tower mode. Do you see the difference? Like, the contrast is pretty clear here. Alright, what can the collective expect that they don't see coming? Your person's been working on something, I feel like, for a while. They've been putting in some serious work. They could have been working on this for, like, 14 months, maybe since October. But whatever it is, it's something that's gonna make you really happy. For some of you, it could be a house, buying a house, or even a car. They're really, really excited to show you something. And last but not least, here's a message. I create boundaries to protect my ego. I'm very sensitive to your criticism. Okay, I want to know what you say to this person that gets under their skin. Like, what triggers them? We need to know because then we can figure out where their insecurities lie. All right, let me get one more message for you. What's the message for the collective when it comes to this person? Wow, here it is. I don't love them the way that I love you, and I almost let them destroy our connection. I feel like this is really powerful, honestly. The fact that this message matches what's going on tells me it's not a coincidence. It's like, yeah, I traded in gold for Chuck E. Cheese coins and I'm going to make it up to you. They know they messed up and they want to fix it. They're ready to make things right. They feel like they've been doing the most, letting all these other people get in the way. But deep down, they know you're the only one for them. They know that, but they also feel like you two are just so different. It's like when coffee meets cocktail, you're so different, but you work so well together. And I feel like that's where the dilemma comes in. You both think the other is playing games. They think you're playing games, and you think they're playing games. But in reality, it's just that they let their pride get in the way. And honestly, their love for you was just so intense, it scared them. That's a whole different story than what they've been telling you. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Honestly, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.